year 2000 MGF. It's a nice low mileage one, this one, 31,000 miles. It's obviously been well cherished, known by a bit of a fanatic, as you'll see as we go around the car. We do get a lot of these MGFs and TFs through. This is easily one of the best presented ones that we've had in. On top of that, I think it is definitely the best one I've ever driven. It drives like a brand new car. Right, let's start by having a look at the bodywork. See this lovely metallic clarity red colour. There, these nice contrasting gold wheels. Now the wheels are the standard wheels. They've been refurbed in this gold. It's been a lovely job. Personally, I like them. If you don't, it's very easy. It's about 180, 200 pounds to get them refurbed back to the silver that they should be. So don't let that put you off if you're not keen on them. Right, looking at this front wing. See, it's lovely and straight. All the panel gaps are nice and even. If we look down this driver's side, you can see nice and straight. It's not full of filler. It's not full of ripples or dents. This front arch is lovely and solid all the way down. And quite often this bottom bit here where they start to corrode, that's all lovely and tidy all the way down there. It's not a mark on that panel at all. Lovely and clean. Coming down at the driver's door, got a tiny, tiny little stone chip there. As you can just see, tiny one. But other than that, really, really good. All the panels are the same colour red. All the seams and everything are lovely and tidy. As you can see, that sill, the lower half, is excellent all the way back. Around the vent is good and tidy. That panel gap again, nice and even. And then if you look down there, nice and straight. I mean, you can still see the marks where it's gone on from new. Lovely and clean and solid all the way around. Really, really tidy. And then another good wheel and tyre. While we're here, we'll have a quick look at the roof. So again, quite often these things wear around the ridges where they get folded up and down and you get dry out cracks in the window, but there's none of that on this one. Lovely and dark. Nice and clean. The car has been washed this morning. Not a drop of moisture going through it. It's a little bit of dust from where it's been sat in the yard for the last hour and a half in the weather that we've got today. But there's no sign of any wear at all on that roof. Really, really good. There's A-pillar nice and clean, and again this seam around here and where it meets the leading edge at the windscreen, really, really good all the way around. Right, continuing our way around the back. Both rear tail lights, lovely and bright, clear, no sign of any cracking. These seams here are normally a bit of a problem area. You can see these ones are lovely and crisp and sharp all the way down. It does have the Piper sort of quad tailpipe exhaust. It's quite a common thing to put on them. The factory ones rot out from the inside. So if you're going to replace it, you might as well upgrade it. These are a nice stainless one. They've got a nice little noise when you're going along. Nothing obnoxious. You can't tell the difference when they're ticking over normally, which you'll hear in a second. But it is a common upgrade, those. Lower half of that bumper, lovely and clean. Again, you can see the bottom of that nice stainless exhaust. Deck lid itself, no sign of any ripples or dents in that. And then the scuttle panel where it meets the roof, lovely and clean as well. Looking down this passenger side, you can see nice and straight all the way down there again. All the gaps meet up nicely around the whole car. This rear arch, again, same as the other side, lovely and sharp and solid on there. Another good wheel and tyre. It's 4 matching tyres from what I understand. In fact, there isn't. There's 3 come hose, and then this front one's on a Pirelli. But they're all same age, same sort of level of tread. Always good. Again, look along there, lovely and clean and tidy all the way along. This seam is perfect again. There's nothing at all to report on that passenger door. Nice and clean on the wing mirror, nice and clean up that pillar. Again, down this line, all good. And the roof from this side, again, you can see no signs of any wear. Lovely and clean and tidy. On this front arch, and again, apart from a little bit of mud that's there from us not cleaning it properly, that's no good. Lovely and clean all the way around, nice and sharp on the back side. There is a very small ding just here. Can you just see it if I move the camera? Can't even really see it, but it's there. Good dent man, I'll get that out for you for about 30 quid. And then coming around on the front, nice clean headlights, which for me is always a sign that the car's been looked after, lovely and clear, they've been kept on top of. No real signs of any stone chips at all on the front. Maybe one there if we're being really picky. In fact, that's not as dirt, ignore that. Really, really good. The lower half of that bumper, again, lovely and clean. It's not been smashed up in the curbs or anything like that. And then the bonnet itself, really good, nice and tidy, nice and straight. Get a good look at that colour in the light as well. It's really, really lovely colour. Which is why I think it suits the gold wheels, but again, buyer's choice. Moving on to the interior, so red outside. We've got this half black, half cream inside. Nice clean door card. Door shuts lovely and tidy. We've got one little mark just there and there from where a seatbelt's been caught in at some point. But you can see the rest of that seam coming up nice and clean as well. Got a tiny little bit of wear, the little snag just on the outside of the bolster there. Once that little panel retrimmed. Some good upholsterers on that can do that with their eyes shut for you. And the rest of the seat wants a good leather restore and clean to bring it back, but it is all nice and firm. It's not got any holes or any nasty marks or anything on it that won't repair. Carpet set, lovely and dark all the way around. Nice clean steering wheel. If we knock that on a second, you'll see 31,046 miles. It's driven to us from the Scottish borders as well. All nice and tidy in there. Electric windows in this one as well. Obviously manual hood, they're all manual hoods in these. Steal that key and we'll have a look in the boot as we go. So in here you've got your tonneau cover for the roof, which if you check the photos you'll see that's on. It's got a car cover and some cleaning gear. Other than that, it's all lovely and clean in there. All your plastics for your engine are all there. They've not been sort of removed or cracked or damaged or anything like that. Not a huge amount of the engine we can show you, but it's, like I say, it was driven to us from the Scottish borders. You pop the camera underneath, you can see it's not dropping any fluid or anything on the floor. And then into the passenger side. Lovely and clean on that door card again. Nice tidy door shut, hasn't had any belts trapped in this one at all. That passenger seat's lovely and clean and tidy all the way down. Just worth pointing out it's got a little glass wind deflector in there as well, which is really, really useful. Just try popping it down, driving the car, popping it back up and you'll feel the difference straight away. Right, let's have a look under the bonnet. Again, a lot of the corrosion on these cars does seem to manifest under here. So excuse the dodgy camera work, we'll get that propped up. But as you can see on this one, beautifully clean all the way around. No sign of any corrosion at all. Not even a speck of dirt under there. Really, really good. Correct spare wheel on a good original tyre there. Really, really tidy under there, lovely. Pop that back down. We'll get the engine started up. This one does have an immobiliser fitted, which is the factory Rover immobiliser. Really easy to get rid of. Just hit the unlock button. Once that lock in works as well, there you go. Pop the key in. There you go, straight away on the button. Got a warning light on for the handbrake, which if we undo the handbrake, you'll see that goes away. 31,046 miles. If you check the description, we'll detail the history. I'm told it's got a good history, so we'll make sure we put a load of information in there about that. Starts up on the button. We left it running while it was getting washed and everything earlier today. For a good half an hour, 40 minutes. Temperature went up to where it should be and stayed there the whole time perfectly. No sort of signs of any head gasket issues or anything like that. Nothing in the coolant or anything. No emulsification, all the usual signs. Right, there you have it. Year 2000 MGF. If you've got any more questions, please get in touch. Thank you.